Hello everybody, this is Sajal339 bringing you another League of Legends commentary on 5v5 Summoner's Rift. This time, I'm kinda late on this game, so I paused it so you wouldn't miss anything. So, as I could tell, there's a pretty cool invade here. Shaco is using his boxes to try to get pretty decent damage on the jungler. Let's see if that will work. But, let's start by just telling what the teams are. So we have Shen top for blue team. He has Teleport and Ignite, which is a very offensive summoner spell set. We have Nocturne jungle. We have Caitlyn bottom lane along with Cho'Gath support. That's a really interesting combo. And he took a Doran's Ring and he has a bunch of AP, so he's going to do a lot of damage. And Malphite appears to be mid. Very interesting team composition by blue team. Purple team has a Jax Shaco, which I don't know their roles for yet. For now, at least. Nautilus is definitely going mid, and Irelia is definitely going top, and of course Vayne bottom. So we'll see who of these two will go bottom along with Vayne. So I think we can begin this. So here we see just basically all the people getting into their lanes and starting their jungles. Shaco is just waiting for insta-give, and actually I think Jax is going to go bottom. Yes, he is going bottom, and this is going to be a Vayne-Jax bottom combo. While the Shaco is patiently waiting for an insta-give first blood on this jungler. It might be worth it, but he will most certainly go through this path right here. Oh, Jax is going very, very low. Vayne is ignited. She'll probably die. Yes, she does. She actually had to waste flash, and it still doesn't help her. And let's see. There goes the mass amounts of damage on Nocturne. Will he survive? I think he will. That was a massive blunder by Shaco here. Nocturne ends up surviving that. But still, purple team have... No, actually blue team have one kill. What is Shaco doing? He's level 1. He can't do anything right now. And his entire jungling rotation is going to be broken because that was an all-in cheese tactic from him to get the first blood, to get his items, and it didn't work. So it's going to be interesting to see what he's going to be up to. And actually, he could have just went and tried to kill Nocturne, but that is not going to help, or is it? Nocturne is so close to dying, and actually Shaco managing to pick up a kill on Nocturne by counter jungling. Still, Shaco's so far behind, even though he has the enemy blue. It's not going to be good for him. Currently it's 1-1, but wow, blue team have a 900 gold advantage. It's probably because Shaco does not have a single last hit, and Malphite is just going here, roaming, trying to pop these boxes. Or actually Vayne going very low again, ignited again, and there goes the pickup from Caitlyn. Vayne Jax is just not good enough against Caitlyn Cho'Gath. There's a lot of long range poke from both of these champions, and they have a pretty solid sustain, especially since this Caitlyn has a Doran's blade, which does give a bit of lifesteal. This Shaco is still level 1 and has 0 last hits. He's falling very far behind. And even this already once died Nocturne will be in a pretty good spot in comparison to that Shaco. That Shaco had to wait for a very, very long time to do anything. And actually, I don't think this Shaco is going to go jungle. I actually thought that this Shaco is going to jungle without a smite. Apparently not. He's going to stick around in top lane. Try to gank one more time. Not really sure what he's trying to do here. Nautilus is trying to... No, he's actually not trying anything. He's just trying to last hit. Nautilus have a pretty low movement speed, 302, which is very, very low. I mean, even Malphite has 310. And let's see here. Oh, that's a lot of burst damage coming in from wow. And Shen got picked off right there. Let's see what happened. So Shaco just engages, and oh, Irelia picks him off, and wow, Shaco just says, nope, I'm gonna pick up the kill. And Malphite's very low to this Nautilus. I think he'll be able to escape, but Jax is coming in from bottom, and oh, so very close to dying right there. He has this sort of a bleed effect here, and I think this is gonna be an instant gift from Jax. Yes, it is. There goes a blue ping for Nocturne saying, "You have to do something, dude. We need your help." And but you know, even though the purple team has 3 kills, they're still 500 gold, almost now 600 gold behind. It's because Shaco has 3 last hits. Even though he's level 4, he will basically have no gold to get items from. Actually, he has, wow, he's actually got pretty good gold. That's very, very nice for the Shaco here. He doesn't farm, but he gets a bunch of gold from kills and assists. And actually, he's getting picked off by Nocturne. He does have the red buff. It's not showing for some reason. It's very close to dying at this Shaco. He might, no, one more tick of Ignite would have finished him off for sure. And Shen has no other choice but to return chase. And actually, wow, forcing the ultimate from Shen. That means it's going to be down for the next 3 minutes. It's a pretty important cooldown because it does basically negate all aggression from all the lanes as long as it's up. If you don't know what Shen's ultimate is, it's basically a global teleport on an ally that shields him, and after a couple of seconds of channeling, Shen teleports to the ally. It's very, very good, and it's one of the prime reasons why Shen is such a good champion. Wow, that's tons of damage from Irelia over there. Shen really going low to Irelia. He should have really gotten boots, and oh, I think he's gonna be picked off here. Yeah, why did he return? Maybe he wanted to seal a killing blow, I don't know. But in the meantime, Malphite kills Jax. Nautilus is so very low, also ends up dying. I didn't see what happened there, so I'm just gonna jump back a couple of seconds. So there goes Jax, and there will go the Nautilus. Nocturne able to proc his sphere, and yeah, it's pretty good. That was a really, really good pickup from blue team, and they're actually 1.1k ahead, even though the score is tied. It's all about the farm right here, and currently I think that they're in a pretty good spot. The Shaco does have 3 kills, but he has only got 4 last hits. The majority of the farm goes to Irelia. Oh, and I think that Shaco's gonna die. Yes, he does. That was an amazing taunt from Shen. Irelia taking a lot of damage from the turret as well. She does have enough mana, and actually I missed another killing blow. Sorry about that, guys. Cho'Gath actually Cho'Gath and Caitlyn will be able to pick up a kill on Vayne. That was a very nice combo right there. And yeah, I mean, blue team is in a very good spot right now. They have a 2k advantage already, even though the score is only 6-4. It's this game just shows how important farm is, and that you should really get those creeps and try to get as much gold from them as possible, because currently even the support has more gold than Shaco and Jax combined, and Jax is sort of playing the support role for Caitlyn. Vayne, sorry about that, mixed up those teams. And Jax is also very low, and there's really nothing that he can do about it. He'll have to be, in my opinion, and there's some faint aggression coming in from purple team. They try to engage on this Shen, but it's not a very good idea. Actually, Jax is trying to take out this blue buff. Will he be able to? That's highly doubtful, but I think he's actually gonna make it. Wow, doesn't even have his ultimate yet, and blue team is converging to mid. It's gonna be interesting to see what happens here. Caitlyn or Caitlyn nor Cho'Gath have boots of speed, so that's gonna make him very, very slow. And oh, the combo is very, very nice, and they pick up a very clean kill. They already have a 3.3k advantage on purple team. I think that blue team doesn't even realize how much of an advantage they have. And as I mentioned before, it all comes down to farming. The kills aren't the primal factor. That's a very nice engage. Actually, Nocturne dashing in for the kill, trying to kill Irelia, and he actually manages to do so. And Shen survives. Very nicely played. It's very interesting to see how these teams coordinate. And actually, this is a Shaco clone, and it just exploded. Wow, Shaco's going in for a kill. He's not probably going to be able to. And actually, Jax could have easily picked off the kill, but the final tick of Shaco's Ignite picks him off. He does end up dying to these guys. I'm talking about Jax, not Shaco. And Nocturne pushing top turret very, very solidly. But so is Vayne. Is it going to be a tower for tower? Doubtful, because Cho'Gath is coming bottom and Shaco's already top. I think that Shen just used his ulti on Nocturne for some reason. Maybe he wanted to do some more damage. It's not really useful to use his ultimate as a teleport unless in a very emergency type situation. I usually Shen is one of my favorite characters, and actually there's a team fight going on here, 2-on-2. Irelia is dropping pretty low right now, but actually Shen takes 2 tower shots. Oh, Nocturne is actually pretty low, but so is Shaco and Irelia. It's a pretty even exchange, but let's remember that's Shen and Nocturne we're talking about. Nautilus is super low right now. Not sure what. Oh, and actually Malphite just ults and kills him outright. This is Shaco's ultimate clone right here, and wow, that was a very clutch shield by Nocturne. Malphite's super low. He's running from this Jax. Oh, and there goes a jump from Jax. He should have at least got into tower range, but it would probably not have saved him either way. In the meantime, blue team is pushing bottom lane pretty well. And Irelia trying to do something about these two guys, but you know, Shen is Shen, and he can heal not only himself but also his allies. Blue team pinks dragon. Very interesting call here. They probably don't have the necessary damage output. They should really secure middle before going dragon. And oh, Nocturne is getting into the fire right now. He's gonna die. But Shen is trying to avenge his fallen teammate. Will he be able to? No! That was a double kill for Irelia. A huge blunder for blue team. Both Shen and Nocturne die. Actually, they had a pretty significant advantage on that lane. They could have easily killed them, but instead they opted for more aggressive approach and dove too soon and just ended up dying for nothing. But still, blue team is in a pretty good position to take this dragon, though. They might compensate for their fallen teammates' deaths. Oh, that's a lot of damage coming in on Cho'Gath. Cho'Gath should really be, but oh, they actually managed to finish this dragon off. Hopefully he's not gonna flash. Thank God, he's just gonna use the blue pill. So far so good. This game is actually pretty interesting, even though that blue team has a pretty solid advantage here. They have a 3.6k advantage, even more right now, but you know, it can all turn around very easily. Mistakes do happen, and there goes a teleport from Shen trying to save his tower. Not really sure why Nocturne isn't going back to jungle, and oh, Nocturne falls so very low. Shen is forced to use his ultimate here. What is Nocturne doing? He cannot re-engage. He's gonna fall so fast to Jax and Irelia, and that was a pretty bad engage by Nocturne there, falling to these two. And actually, Shen is going very low, and in the meantime, Shaco managing to pick off Caitlyn. Didn't see what happened there. Actually, there goes Shen, and he's gonna die as well. Not being able to manage the pressure from Jax and Irelia, had to do a bold move trying to taunt them, but immediately dying to both of their damage output. And as I said, you know, this game is pretty even right now. They have a 3.6k advantage. Now they're just above 1.2k, and the score actually finally goes to purple team, 10-11. Both team took out one tower each, and oh, there goes Shaco with a silent assault here. He is going to combo with Vayne pretty well. Shaco uses his clones to do some damage. Actually, wow, that was a very good engage from Shaco's part. 1E, and that should finish it, or actually Q. Shaco is actually 6-1 right now. His no farm policy and super roaming actually pays off. He is going for maximum burst damage. He does have a Sheen, and did take 2 Doran's ranks to give him moderate survivability, mana regen, and ability power. It's a pretty good item if you're going for this kind of build. And actually, the advantage of blue team has melted to only 500 gold. That's basically nothing. 2 kills, and purple team could be finally ahead in gold. Irelia trying to do some farming in mid, but Malphite is a pretty good bodyguard of those minions here, and he's... Whoa, Malphite is going balls to the wall with the armor. He only has 44 magic resistance, but he has 242 armor. At the 17-minute mark, he did go Thornmail Chain Vest. It is kind of funny once you think about it, because Jax is sort of a hybrid champion, and actually Shen is picked off right now. Jax is a pretty hybridish champion. Shaco is going for an AP build. Vayne is 0-3, so she's not really a threat, and Irelia does 2 damage with her W, so the majority of her damage is going to be either magic or true, which is unblockable. So that Thornmail isn't going to really work all that well for Malphite. However, his spells do, at least his E, does scale off of armor. It's a really interesting scale. And blue team tried to take blue, but sorry, it's taken already. And Nocturne is in a pretty rough spot right now. He is probably going to get picked off by 3 people here. Shen ults and will probably dash into all of them. He has a pretty good opportunity to dash into Jax. He is locked down by the turret. Nocturne falling to Jax, but not before... not to Jax, to Shaco, but not before he picks off Jax. And Shen is not really capable of dealing with this. Yeah, I was about here. Sorry about that, guys. Misclicked horribly. And Malphite actually trying to chase Shaco. Oh, he uses Unstoppable Force trying to burst down Shaco very easily. Shaco is forced to use Flash. He might die. He's not gonna die to Ignite. And actually, Nautilus dropping to Cho'Gath plus Caitlyn combo. Pretty deadly so far. Not really seeing a lot of support Cho'Gaths, and I don't think that Malphite's going to be able to do anything against this Irelia. Shaco is waiting for the perfect opportunity to kill steal. Actually, no, he's just waiting there just in case that Irelia needs help. Nice from him. And actually, what is Vayne doing? She's trying to dive out on Cho'Gath. Actually managing to do that. Her Silver Bolts plus auto attack finish him off, and Caitlyn is a pretty rough spot right now. He is gonna fall to damage output of Jax and Vayne, so that was a very nice pickup by Vayne. and follow the line by a pickup by Jax. Very nice team play, and the scoreboard says that purple team has a pretty good advantage of 4 kills, but they're still about 1.2k behind of blue team because blue team has one more turret destroyed. So if they manage to equalize that score, they're only going to be 200 gold behind, which is basically absolutely nothing. This turret might be the one they're going for, and actually that's a pretty good surround. Or actually no, Shen managing to deflate the aggression, and Shaco in a rough spot right now. Let's see what they're going to make out of this, and a bunch of spells going around. Oh, I think that could be a pretty good ambush for Shen. Shen dashes away, and Jax actually engages with basically 0 health, dies to Caitlyn incredibly fast. There goes Nocturne ultimate. Irelia barely survives, but Nocturne, Nautilus is not that fortunate. Nocturne's probably going to die to Ignite. He does, but Vayne falls to the entire team of blue team, and Shaco is one of the 2 members still surviving from this team fight. Blue team fought really well. The only team member they lost was Nocturne, and wow, Shaco's at a rough spot right now. He did juke the silence, but he is probably gonna die to Ignite. Yes, he does. Wow, that was an amazing engage from blue team, increasing their advantage to almost 3,000 gold. A bunch of pings going around on the turrets. They say that they should take out this turret. So Caitlyn is going to do just that. She's probably going to push this lane to the turret and deal the killing blow. Shen is also pushing bottom lane, but he is going to be interrupted by Nautilus and Vayne. Purple team pings this wave. And as I said, Caitlyn and actually Cho'Gath also joined in. And oh, Cho'Gath's in a rough spot right here. Jax has red buff. He could easily 1v1 Cho'Gath right now. It actually goes for the kill on Caitlyn instead. I think that he should have went for Cho'Gath. Actually, Cho'Gath just barely misses his rupture ability. That is so very sad for him. And Jax just not enough range. And a bunch of V-pings signaling to fall back. And Jax picks up the red buff, so he's a full buff Jax. Oh, and he burst Cho'Gath solo, and actually Cho'Gath survives, and Jax in a very rough situation now. Not sure. Oh, and Malphite picks up the kill with unstoppable force. Shaco does finish off Cho'Gath, and Nocturne actually managing to finish off Shaco. I'll have to rewind and see what happened there. So there goes Shaco trying to finish off Cho'Gath. One knife does it, and oh, Nocturne picks the right target and simply kills him outright. Shen got the last hit on that Shaco clone. It's worth 25 gold, and if you can withstand the damage, it might be worth it. It's basically a last hit, a bit more than an average last hit. And looking at the scoreboard, blue team has also almost got a 3k advantage, and they have 2 more towers down, and yeah, they're in a pretty good position right now. I think they could take Dragon, but instead they're probably going to go for Vayne. Not a very good call, because she is going to be out, and yeah, sad Malphite just gets nothing into the bush, and Nocturne makes the correct call, and they're just going to take the Dragon instead. Caitlyn already has her Infinity Edge and a Zeal, so she's going to do just amazing damage outright. But let's not forget the fact that Cho'Gath has also got a bunch of AP, and there goes the ultimate from Shen. There goes an engage. Cho'Gath just says see ya and eats Jax, and Irelia is kind of out of position right here, or is she? She actually manages to kill Cho'Gath. Caitlyn shut down Irelia, but Vayne shut down Caitlyn. So this is going to be a really, really bad engage for blue team. Or is it? Actually, I don't think the purple team is going to have enough damage to deal with all of them. Malphite chasing down Vayne. She had, oh, that was a bunch of damage from Malphite. And it's a pretty good exchange for blue team, I think. Because they do end up surviving with 3 members, while only 2 members of the purple team survive. That was a 3-for-2 exchange. That was very, very good. The score of kills is tied, but blue team has a straight out flat 5k gold advantage. I'm not really sure how this is going to happen. Sorry for the rabbit movement right here. Basically, there goes the blue ping on these wraiths. Shen does manage to steal the wraiths, and let's not forget the fact that purple team has no smite. If you look at the summoner spells, Shaco, the supposed jungler of their team, has no smite. That means if blue team goes for dragon, their jungler, or baron actually, their jungler has a pretty easy time to secure the buff or neutral creep, and Nautilus falls very, very low to that, but I didn't want to commentate on it. That wasn't so significant. He didn't die in that fight. Oh, that was a pretty good rupture by Cho'Gath. Nautilus just beat, and he's gonna heal up. And oh, sorry about that. This game could go either way still, but currently, I think that blue team has a pretty good advantage. 4.5k, solid, not too big, not too small, and oh, actually, Shaco's gonna bait a bunch of damage on them with his clone. Not doing a bunch of damage. Oh, and actually, wow, Shen got out of position. Wow, Nautilus pops his ultimate on Shen. That wasn't a very good call. Nautilus's ultimate is pretty good, especially if you use it on, let's say, a carry that's really, really squishy, and basically shuts down a carry for a pretty decent amount, because most people run from Nautilus's ultimate, and with good reason. It does do a bunch of damage, but you cannot interrupt it no matter what you do, at least as far as I know. So nobody died in that exchange. It was pretty good. Basically, Shen was forced to back away a bit. Shen does have his Warmogs and Force of Nature. It's a pretty outdated build of Shen. Usually now people build Shen as a more tanky DPS instead of just a full tank. Full tanks are pretty good, but you know, tanky DPSs do basically 80% of what a full tank can do, but do tons more damage, and they're very, very, very effective, especially when farmed up. Shen currently isn't doing as much damage as he could if he had chosen different items, but still, it's his choice. Maybe it'll turn out okay for him. Hopefully it'll turn out okay. Purple team, no, actually, blue team has a pretty good front line. Malphite Shen could hold the line for a very, very long time, especially considering the fact that purple team doesn't have any direct damage that can counter them very easily. I mean, sure, they have a bunch of damage, but they still don't have any penetration items, which could just shred through their magic resistance and or armor. And there goes an engage, actually. Shaco falling very low. Will he die to the ignite? He actually does. Last tick kills him. And Jax picking off Cho'Gath very, very easily. I think that Shen's gonna die to Vayne right here. He does. And Nocturne trying to do as much damage as humanly possible. Caitlyn uses her ultimate, finishes off Vayne in the last second. Oh, so very low by Nocturne here. He does die to Nautilus, and Irelia picks off Caitlyn. So that was a bad exchange for blue team. They barely survived that fight. The only surviving member of their team was this Malphite, and actually that was insanely bad for blue team. That was a horrible exchange. They only took out 2 or even 1 member of the purple team. Actually, that could be one of the breaking points of this game. They could have went for Baron, but I highly doubt that. They don't have any Wriggles or Magos, Razors types of items. And actually purple team pings the dragon. I think that's their first dragon in this game. It does give them a pretty good advantage. And actually, Shaco has to deceive out of there. He's just not ready to fight against 3 people. Rarely do Shacos get so fat that it can 1v3 anyone. And purple team picked up dragon and decreased the advantage of blue team to a measly amount of 2.4k. Actually, Nocturne dies to Vayne. Oh, I missed that. Sorry about that. That's a pretty good move by the Vayne. She can chase very, very well, and she didn't have to even pop her ultimate. Vayne is such a powerful champion. Most people think that Vayne isn't a true AD carry, but as far as I've seen her, especially good players that play her, she's a nightmare in high yellow games. So it actually, when other people see Vayne, they actually try to counteract her with champions, because she's such a threat, especially in chasing power, because she does get the extra movement speed from chasing people. And actually Shen's gonna be, he probably has a bunch of gold. He does, he has 1,300 gold, so he just bought himself a giant's belt. And a Cho'Gath going very, very low. He didn't stack up his ultimate all that well, so he's just gonna die very, very fast. There goes a bunch of damage on Shaco. Irelia picks up a second kill on Caitlyn, and Malphite picks up a kill on Jax and Shaco. Nocturne picks up a kill on Nautilus, and Irelia actually is one of the 2 members that survived this team fight. Vayne is super, super low. She could get bursted down very, very easily. And all of the 3 frontline fighters from blue team survived. That means this tower is as good as dead. There's nothing really they can do about it. And actually super, super aggressive from Vayne right here, trying to bait out Shen. What is Irelia doing? She just tried to engage Malphite. Didn't work out all that well. And Shen tried to dash in for the kill. Vayne is still very low. She is now even lower because of the Nocturne Q. Does bring her. And actually, they managed to pick off Malphite. He went overzealous in that position. Vayne being in a very interesting position, that would have been much faster if he or she would have just ran to the summoner platform on foot and not using the blue pill. Since and this Wraith surviving with 14 HP, actually leading to the downfall of Shaco, and actually Jax doesn't even finish off the Wraith. This Cho'Gath should really stack his ultimate better. It does give him a bunch of HP per stack. He has 120 stacks. 120 HP per stack, and he loses half of his stacks when he dies. So, and actually, Nautilus is a pretty good spot for a massive amount of farm right here. I'm really interested in who's the MVP of this game, because that would give me a better idea on who to spectate more often. Actually, Irelia is at a very, very solid lead with 12k gold. Caitlyn, second place with 10.6k gold. And the third place probably goes to Shen with 9.9k, almost 10k gold. And a bunch of pings going around. Blue team pings blue. And Nocturne disconnects. Very, very interesting right here. This could be a very, very important factor into the next team fight. If Nocturne is not going to be in the team fight, blue team is going to lose a bunch of damage. Purple team is only 1k behind, so it's not the 1,000 gold globally. He's not going to be able to compensate one member down. Let's hope that he reconnects fast, because if not, this is almost a guaranteed victory for purple team, unless they do something incredibly stupid, which is highly unlikely. So Shaco is opting for a blue buff. Jax is probably gonna help him. I don't actually know what is better, Shaco with blue buff or Jax with blue buff. Jax does give the blue buff to Shaco. It's probably for the best. And pink team or purple team actually pinging Dragon. Irelia put a ward on Dragon, not Dragon, Baron, and she's probably gonna. Oh no, they're not actually opting for a Dragon Baron just yet. They're just pinging it for safety and warding it for safety. I'm very sorry about this. Yeah, and Malphite leads a pretty nice pack of guys right here. This could lead into an ambush from purple team. Not really sure though. Oh, and Caitlyn going so very low. She's probably gonna die. Yes, she does. Irelia picks up the kill, and I think they can engage on Cho'Gath as well. Cho'Gath is so squishy, and Cho'Gath actually manages to kill Shaco, but then Jax finishes off Cho'Gath. Irelia is pretty low, and wow, Vayne picked off Malphite and Shen. And wow, that was a clean sweep from purple team. Actually, Nocturne just returned to the game, and I hope he moves. I hope this is not just a token reconnect. Yes, he does move. Nocturne's alive, guys. This game could still go both ways, even though purple team has finally got an advantage of 1.3k, and they're now gonna get a 2.3k advantage, not 2.1k actually. And Nocturne not being able to stop them, this inhibitor's most certainly gonna fall, and this is gonna give a bunch of map presence for purple team. They're probably gonna take another tower here. Such a bad team fight for blue team. Engaging 4v5 is never a good idea, no matter how fed you are, especially if it's end game-ish. And Shen uses teleport on the minion, trying to capture Nautilus. Nautilus actually failed flashes over there. They're probably gonna try to pick off Vayne right there. Vayne, failed flashes also. That is 2 failed flashes for purple team in a row. And Nocturne continues the chase. He's very angry that he had to DC, and he is gonna proc the fear on. Probably gonna get bursted down by all the members of purple team. Actually manages to flash away. Unstoppable force goes from Malphite, and Jax is going pretty low, but Shaco is in a pretty good position trying to snap off anyone. Caitlyn does pick off Shaco, but then later gets picked off by Irelia. Shen forced to use his ultimate on Nocturne, probably. I didn't quite see that. Still, Nocturne dies to Irelia, but Shen picks off Jax. This is a 2v3 fight. I think that blue team is most certainly going to get a lot of kills from this. I don't know if they can continue the chase or not, and I think they can. Shen does have the red buff, so, and actually Rupture lands as well. So this was a pretty good team fight for blue team, picking up 4 for 2, and oh my god, that Vayne hurts so much. Cho'Gath barely surviving, but then the tick of Irelia's ultimate finishes him off. This Vayne is super fed. She has 324 armor, no armor, AD. She has an Infinity Edge, a Phantom Dancer, and a Last Whisper, which basically means she's a very, very big force to be reckoned with. And actually, Malphite, even though he has a bunch of armor, not able to stop this beast of a AD carry. She actually has almost 16,000 gold in comparison to Caitlyn's a bit more than 12,000. That's an amazing advantage that Vayne managed to accumulate, and I think the purple team is currently a very big favorite for winning this team because this game, because well, they have 4 more turrets than blue team. They have about 4.4 thousand gold more, and they have 8 more kills on the scoreboard. So that's a pretty definite advantage. And to say the least, I mean, almost everyone is super combat effective right now. Maybe apart from Nautilus, but Nautilus can be used for his immense CC. And there goes Shen's ultimate. They're probably going to try a 2-man Baron here. There are no wards covering this area, so this might be possible for it to actually... this could be a very big breakthrough. Pink actually... not Pink. Purple team actually pings Baron. Nobody responds to that. And this is a 2-man Baron right now. And it is going to be successful unless something happens very quickly. It's definitely going to be successful. That was a smite from Nocturne, finishing him off. And oh, that was a very good ward placement. He knows that Jax is there in that bush, attacking him and probably going to take him out. Yes, he is. And purple team basically forgot to ward Baron. That was a huge blunder. Malphite picks up the kill on Shaco. So this is a 2-for-0 exchange, plus a Baron. Cho'Gath opting for that Guardian Angel. Still has... Actually, now he has 1 stack of his ultimate. Still better than none, I guess. And now blue team sort of got back into the game after a couple of pretty rough team fights. This Baron was exactly what they needed to get back. Blue team pings Dragon, and it's not there. It's just gone. It was taken. And since there's no Dragon, no ward on Dragon, they're just going to waste a bunch of time. What is Nocturne doing? Is he waiting for gold? Hope he's waiting for gold. In the meantime, we have a bunch of pings going on this turret here. Nobody wants to tank. Malphite should definitely tank, but instead Cho'Gath tanks it. It's a pretty good pickup on the tower, and they're only 1,000 gold behind now. So if they manage to pick up 1 more tower, they're pretty much even. But let's not forget the fact that they have Baron buff at their disposal. I think that the entire team has Baron buff. That means their team fight is going to be significantly more strong. And oh, there's a bunch of pings going around, a bunch of V pings from purple team probably. And there's a bunch of blue pings near this blue golem buff, but sadly it's not there. And actually, blue team only behind 300 gold at the 43-minute mark. This game could not go evener, and this is a pretty cool game so far. Both teams are struggling to take the victory, and neither team has a significant advantage right now, and probably one team fight is gonna basically mean a loss or a win for one of these teams. Again, a bunch of back pings coming out from purple team. They're playing super defensive. That means blue team could just rain on these buffs and the jungle. And actually now blue team has a 1k advantage after taking that dragon. I think that purple team has a pretty good team fight right now, and if they could just wait a bit more for the Baron buff to expire, they can initiate on him, and most likely deal the killing blow to blue team. Even though blue team has an advantage, I think that if the team fight were to erupt right now, blue team would lose. However, I'm not that sure of it because Caitlyn did get a bunch of gold. She does have a Madrid's Blood Razor, which is a very interesting item, especially for an AD carry. She does have Infinity Edge, Bloodthirster, Zeal, and Cloak of Agility. She doesn't have a bunch of attack speed, I think. Actually, no, she has... Oh yeah, Madrid. I keep forgetting that. And she has 1.7 attack speed, and she actually has more AD than Vayne, but that's probably because of Baron buff. Let's compare it to... Actually, she still has more AD than Vayne. But Vayne uses trying to engage on that Nocturne. Vayne will probably fall. Actually, that was an instant gift from Vayne. That was such a bad engage. Cho'Gath noms on Jax, and this could be a game-breaking blunder from purple team, engaging on blue team in such a bad position. Vayne dropping immediately, and Vayne is probably one of the biggest damage sources from purple team at this time. And actually Vayne picks up a Vampiric Scepter because she realizes she does need lifesteal. Actually, let's see how stacked is the Caitlyn's Bloodthirster. She actually max stack. When max stacked, Caitlyn's Bloodthirster gives her 100 AD and a bunch of lifesteal. Caitlyn forced to flash out. I don't know if that flash was really necessary. Caitlyn gonna try to poke at Nautilus and Irelia. She does have a range advantage, and the damage necessary to poke significantly. Shaco is currently not really useful at this team. He only has 34 creep score, which is abysmal. And I think that, yeah, blue team pick up the blue buff for Nocturne? Oh well. Better to give it to someone on your team than to someone on their team. You have to negate every single advantage the enemy team can have. And wow, this ward's probably gonna expire very soon. Sorry about that. My I unplugged my headset, and neither team willing to engage a team fight right now. Last engage for purple team was pretty bad, and I think they're kind of scared to engage again because, well, they saw how badly it went last time, and they knew that blue team doesn't have their Baron buff, didn't have their Baron buff when that happened. Maybe they think they're weaker than them and they're just gonna stall for time and wait for their mistake. But to be honest, Vayne just did a very bold move in that situation, and she should have just waited a bit more, and not. If she didn't get picked off so fast, I think that team fight could have went both ways. And there goes an Irelia engage on Caitlyn. They're trying to burst down, and actually that was a very, very fast burst down off Caitlyn, and Vayne picking up a kill on Cho'Gath. This is a 3v5 engage. No, 5v3 engage right now. Jax flashing in, trying to secure a kill on this Malphite. And actually, Baron respawned at a perfect time. I think that purple team is going to take this Baron, and it might be GG for blue team. However, this game is so... Oh, Shen getting picked off so very fast. That wasn't even funny how fast he was burst down, and he went full tank build. Imagine if a simple, so to say, mortal was in Shen's position. That would have been very, very bad. And I'm plugging my headset again. This was a very tough engage, and currently purple team is just gonna push for the win. I think they're most certainly gonna take out this inhibitor because Shen is down. I don't know if blue team should engage this team fight, even though they're 4v3. The purple team does have the Baron buff, and I'm just not sure if blue team can do anything about the push. However, purple team just basically abandons the push completely and just decides to take dragon instead. Blue team pinking the Baron. They should have seen Baron buff being taken by purple team. I mean, wow, maybe they just missed out on that. How do you think they got so powerful so quickly? And the scoreboard says that purple team has a 2.4k advantage, 3 more towers destroyed, and they have 7 more kills on the board at the 50-minute mark. Not really sure what to make of this game. I mean, it could still go both ways. And oh, there goes the ultimate from Shen, trying to take out, and actually Irelia picking up a kill on Nocturne, getting nommed so very fast by Cho'Gath's true damage output. And this teamfight could go purple team's way, I think. Yes, it is, probably. Malphite cut out position completely. Actually, Vayne flashing after Cho'Gath. Oh, and Vayne dies to Cho'Gath's ignite and attack combo. Nautilus picks up a kill on Malphite. And Vayne, of course, picks up the kill on Cho'Gath. This was a 2-for-3 exchange for purple team. They did survive with 3 members, and all of these 3 members still have the Baron buff. However, they don't have their main AD carry, while blue team still has their AD carry. That means blue team is most certainly going to be able to defend at least these 2 towers. Oh! Caitlyn getting burst so badly and so fast by that Shaco Jax combo. That wasn't even funny. There's a bunch of damage going on this inhibitor. They're going to take a second inhibitor. And currently, blue team has a very, very bad day right now. This Shen is going to get dived under all of these towers. And actually, he manages to survive. But these towers won't be so fortunate. One of them is most certainly going to fall. Will the second one fall? Not sure, because blue team is starting to respawn. Nocturne is just going to try to chase Shaco out of the base. Forces a flash from Shaco. And there goes the box. Oh, Shaco uses his devious tricks to try to confuse his enemies. Actually, Jax might even kill Nocturne. He actually ends up doing that. And Jax doing a bunch of damage on Shen. And oh, Shen gets interrupted by this teleport. Malphite's Unstoppable Force doing a bunch of damage, and Shen just got destroyed by Jax. Slowly but surely, Jax actually picks up another kill on Cho'Gath this time. And, wow, 3 more members dead for blue team. They're most certainly gonna die right now, because Malphite is just not strong enough to take out 3 members of the enemy team. They do have Caitlyn still in the position. Oh, she got burst down again so very quickly. That was in a blink of an eye. She's just dead. She should have probably built a GA or something to defend her. And there, I think, goes the 3rd inhibitor for blue team. And this tower is going to get destroyed also. They're just pushing the minion waves. And here we go. Vayne trying to push out this lane as well. And I think they're going to deal the last killing blow on this tower. Actually, no, most of them just beat out for no apparent reason. They probably think that the minions will be able to secure the kill. At one point of the game, I was pretty sure purple team will lose this game after that horrible engage by Vayne. But then they managed to back out, and Shen forced the ultimate on Malphite right there, saving his life, probably. And there goes an engage from Nocturne, diving Shaco. He does have the Guardian Angel. He will respawn. And Nocturne dying to Jax. Malphite is also very, very low. He will probably die. Randuin's Omen popped. 1v4 for Shen not the position he wants to be in. He'll die. Jax picks up a triple kill, and this is GG. Sorry for the hiccups in the video and me failing horribly by unplugging my headset, but anyway, this was a fantastic game. Pretty good performance from both teams, but I think that blue team had the weaker end game, and basically this game was, as I mentioned, amazing. If you would like to see more games like this and commentary like this, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Just click the subscribe button above the video. If you like this video specifically, like it, comment it, maybe suggest something new. If you would like me to spectate your games, give me your name. Just PM me on YouTube, writing your name and your realm or server that you're on, and I'll gladly add you. And if you would like to play this game, if you don't have an account already, use the link in the description to register. It would help me a great deal, by a great deal basically. So, yep, this is pretty much it. So this was the 339. I'll see you guys later. Bye.